tip number 13 of the 22 digital days tips from Google for Education. Over the last 2.5 years, I've seen some really interesting ways that teachers have shared tips with each other, stealth CPD, using slide decks to share screenshots, links, or just simple instruction of things that have worked, things that have been useful, things that they believe their peers might benefit from. So let me show you this example here. This slide deck here, the Stealth CPD, and again, when you click on the links in the slide deck, you get your own copy saved into your Google Drive. Quite useful. Here, this school used slides to be able to share different tips with each other. Here we see a teacher sharing a tip about Google Docs and how you can translate the document, leveraging the power of Google Translate quite nicely by opening a Google Doc and choosing Tools and then Translate. Quite useful. So let's take a document I've got here. If I want to translate this, I would go to Tools, Translate Documents, and then I select the language. I'll go for Danish. And in another tab, you will see it has created a copy of this, which is translated into Danish. It can be quite useful for some of our ESOL learners who are just getting to grips with English at the start of their course potentially. Just an idea. Another thing I thought was quite useful in relation to helping a colleague try a new digital task was using Postits, just putting it on the desks of their peers of things that they found quite useful. Or in team meetings, sharing a slide deck, much like this, for people to be able to share different tips and tricks with each other. We're happy to come and facilitate that in your sessions when you get together with your team to plan for next academic year. Another way to help new colleagues and existing colleagues try different digital tasks is letting them join your Google Classroom to see how you use it. Joining other people's Google Classrooms is really eye-opening. It helps us to see the way people engage, interact, and share content with their students. So, invite each other as students to see the way you organise things. I'm happy to invite you to any of my Google Classrooms for you to have a nosy about. It's quite useful, I find, doing that. So, there we go then. Some examples of how we can help colleagues try a new digital task. As ever, you can come to the Learning Hub or the lab and you can get some help from us, or we can come to your classroom or staff room to show you any of these 22 digital days tips that we're sharing with you. Okay? Anything you need, as always, get in touch.